said 11:30, but I like to be early for things. Anyways, in general, I do not like to be late. I really hate being late, actually. But anyways, I am walking up here on the McLeod Festival, and I wanted to do a little test to see if my internet is going to cut out. When I went to the balloon festival thing, it kept cutting off every time I would switch to the other side facing camera. So let me just make sure that my chat is live chat. Oh wait, chat hidden. That is the opposite of what I want to do. Okay, is anybody watching? Say hi in the live chat because I want to do an experiment with you. Kind of wanted it to have the initial impression. Who is here? I can't see because of the sun. Neil, how's it going? Okay, Neil, pay attention. I'm going to flip the camera around and you tell me if YouTube cuts my stream or not, okay? Were you able to see? Someone says a good morning, Queen. It's hard for me to see what's going on my screen. Maybe I could fix the brightness and actually solve this issue really quick. I also have this app that kind of turns my whole screen red so that the blue light doesn't hurt my eyes, and I definitely notice the difference when I'm using my phone as compared to, you know, when I have it on and when I don't. So let me see here. There are a lot of people here. Not surprising. This is probably one of like the only things that happens in this little town. No, you're good. Yay! That's exciting if it does not cut off. Okay, perfect. So let me, we're going to start walking through so you can see what I see. I'm not really sure what to expect because I have never been here before, but there are supposed to be a lot of vendors and stuff. People really don't like to be filmed, so I'm gonna try to have a healthy balance of filming in front of me and me. Hey, good morning. Hi, Sage. How's it going? These are interesting. Look, Mount Shasta is here in front of me. As you can see, this goes for quite a while. And there are some tents here and all of that. So I've actually never been in the shop. Go ahead. I've actually never been in these shops before. I'm not even sure that I've ever really been to McLeod before. So maybe I'll wander in there with you. But there's supposed to be some live music that's starting at 11:30. So I thought we could enjoy some of that. Oh, sorry about that. I'm dancing with people. I'm sure that they don't mind, but I'm sure that their significant others do. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Where when pie meets bread, Artisan Bakery. Ooh, look at all the tea mugs. Cool. I'm actually drinking tea right now, so yes, anyone who really knows me knows I am a big tea drinker, and yeah, delicious. I might come back to that because, hi David, how's it going? I might come back to that because, well, who doesn't love a great dip, but they might have something vegan, so that'd be pretty cool. Wow. There are a ton of vendors. Let me flip you around so you can see what I am looking at really quick. Heart of the Earth. Apple pie contest. Should we go look and see? Sage says good. Looking at puzzles to improve. Hello. That is a really good way to improve your chess game, and Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. Like, this kind of stuff is really cool. Unfortunately, they probably use at least butter in their pie crust and stuff, so it would not be vegan. But there are vegan butters that you can use to make the exact same thing in a vegan version so that no animals are abused. Should have said that they could have used, then it would have rhymed, but anyways. Back to what Sage was saying, using chess puzzles to improve your game. That is what I encourage people to do. We have a mini donut shack here that's making a lot of noise. Hopefully I'm not glitching out because I look like I am on my screen. Is my internet connection stable? I'm not sure. I'm gonna stay put. Alright. Ooh, here comes. Let's look over here. It's good. Perfect. Alright, I'm glitchy on my end, so thank you, Neil, for letting me know. This is cute. What is this little booth here? Blue attracts me, obviously. I love the color. Oh my goodness! Hello.
Hello.
This art bus stop shelter is the class project at Siskiyou County Ford Institute Leadership Program, Cohort 3, completed in 2014. Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful this is. Ah, I love it. That is really, really exciting. Anyways, I was coming over here for the live music, and as you can see, they got some chairs that set up here. Lemon shakers. You know, I used to work at fairs. It was one of my first jobs. A family friend owned, I'll turn you around. Okay. A family friend, owned their own, lemonade stands, French fries, all of these things. So, I definitely really love the fair vibes. I'm really used to being in the fairs, at fairs, and it's something that I want to continue in the golden age. At least in Ohio, they have the state fair grounds, and pretty much you could continue. They actually have like a ski lift from one side of the fairgrounds to the other so that you can ride from one side. Like, it's a huge, but my point is that we could have stuff like this going 24/7 in the golden age. Like, this world is a blank slate. It is exactly what we want it to make it. And as I've said before, all of the best things, all of these really fun things, pie baking contests, and people showing off their own the music's about to start. Showing off their own creations and being able to express themselves through art and
2022.
All of this stuff can be continued in the golden age and actually be completely maxed out. Like, we can make it happen every single day, can have fairs and live music, concerts, like all of the fun things that we love to do, and it can be free. Woohoo! I like free.
We'll be making some announcements shortly. One I did want to mention right away was to have beverages, you must purchase tickets at the beer booth. They will not accept cash. You have to have a ticket for beer and cider.
Ooh, I was actually wondering if they might have some cider here. Doesn't have to be alcoholic. I would definitely enjoy some, fresh apple cider, or what's the other thing? Aren't there two different, like, there's apple cider and guess apple juice. I'm not really 100% sure, but I'm not, anyways. Oh, here we go. Sage says that Lee Chess suggests puzzles of similar positions that are my weaknesses. That is really cool. I know they have some really awesome features. Even when you play certain things, they will suggest puzzles based on the way that you play and everything. Basically exactly what you said. So, oh geez, okay. Have you ever tried pear cider? I have not tried pear cider, Neil. I'm open to trying lots of new things, though, especially fresh fruit juices and stuff. Stars shine bright, whispered on high, don't say goodbye. I said to Kentucky, keep on shining. Hot or cold cider? I could go either way, but it is, it's pretty warm outside, and plus I'm wearing this black dress, so it's definitely attracting the sun and serving to warm me up. And obviously a hot beverage would, make that even more. I'm at the tail end of my tea here. Wonder what? Let me show you this building that's in front of me. Like, look at how beautiful this huge. Let's walk down here and see what it is. Oh, McLeod Hotel. Okay, that's so cool. I love those balcony type things on the house. Growing up in the town that I grew up in, there was this really beautiful house that had something like that, and they would put a Christmas tree on that, that little thing every winter. They also had this really cool thing over their driveway that connected to their house, so you could pull your car underneath and it would be sheltered from it. So yeah. Humboldt, let me show you around. Oh, this house is beautiful. Let's go look at the hotel. Sorry, vendors, we're not really. I'm not here for you. I'm here for this. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at these beautiful paintings of Mount Shasta. Oh. Any cat lovers out there? Hey, David D, look at these. We need some cat playing chess ones. Oh my goodness. These are gorgeous. Wow. Oh my gosh, this makes me almost want to cry. These are beautiful. Anyways. Back to the McLeod Hotel. Sage Restaurant. Hey, look, Sage, there's a restaurant here with your name on it.
Really? No, I don't, but I could probably make one. Are you local? Where are you at?
These are really cute.
Ready?
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I know.
All right. I'm turning a lot of heads, not just because of the way that I'm dressed, but I'm also the only one here that's live streaming. So, wow, this is gorgeous. Definitely a feature that I want in my future house. I basically have a blank slate, and I can build essentially whatever. Oh, birdhouses! Build whatever I want. I want a castle, and I want to. Wow, those are really pretty. Obviously customize my whole house, but build in like a nursery and all of the different Montessori features that I want to be able to raise my children with. For instance, having like a nursery with a child-sized bathroom attached to it. So like the toilet and the sink are really tiny, and it'll be just so cute. I can't wait to have a baby. Like, oh, I got baby fever right now. So let's just move on and look at the beautiful artwork.
There you go, Henry.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, so this here is the other side of the McLeod Hotel. Look at this. Beautiful. Neil said, would you ever live in a medieval castle in the UK, Scotland, or Ireland? Well, the first problem with the UK, and I'm not really sure about the other ones, but I know, look how beautiful this is. I don't know. This is beautiful. I'm not really sure the laws of the other countries, but if you can't own guns there, then sorry, I have to pass. Like, I love guns, and I don't want to live in a world where I can't protect myself and especially my future children. And the ultimate reason that I think that we should have guns is to protect ourselves against the government, the powers that be, not just the average Joe that's around the corner. Like, yeah. Not trying to necessarily get into too much conspiracy stuff right now, but Axe and Rose, let me flip you around here. So this is kind of like attached to the hotel and has the same colors. Axe and Rose at Public House. Cascade Room Event Hall. Pub, food, and drink. That is really, really cool. Anyways, but Neil, back to what you were talking about. I guess I'm pointing the camera in the wrong direction when I turn it around. When I was in high school, the high school that I went to allowed us to do what is called mini term, and from 6th grade to 12th grade, for a week during the school year, you would have a different type experience. Like 6th and 7th grade and 8th grade, it was all preset, like you didn't have a choice in where you would go. But when you got to high school, you could choose whether you wanted to go, like, I went to Honduras on one trip, I went to Philadelphia on one trip, I went to Chicago on one trip, I went to Honduras, did I say that? Yeah. Honduras on the other trip. So, I'm not even really sure where I was going with this. Oh yeah. Canada was the other place that I went, and Niagara Falls we got to go, and we got to tour this castle that was up there, and it was really cool. So this castle that a guy like built for his love, and yeah, really, really cool. Oh, look at how cute that blanket is. I'm gonna show you this blanket just so I can have it on record for myself, because that is so cute. Okay. Get away from it. Get away from the cute little baby blankets. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful weather here in McLeod. Well, you can't actually... Not sure if that guy's waving at me or not, but... If you're waving at me, you need to make sure that it's obvious that you're waving at me, because I'm not going to wave and look like an idiot to have you be waving at somebody behind me. So, you know, hey sexy, what's up? And I'll be like, I know you're talking to me. Just kidding. Well, I mean, I'm kind of kidding, but kind of not. Run away from all of the animal things. Even like if you were to happen to cross like a dead deer in the woods, I'm still like not the kind of person that is okay with you scavenging its dead body, its corpse, and taking what you want home. Like, I wouldn't want my own child to, you know, go out into the woods and come home with like deer bones or like the bones of a creature. It's like, I'm gonna not teach them to be like afraid of dead things. It's just like, we don't go around playing with dead things. It's not appropriate. It's like, ooh. Turning around to look at this. Ah!
I would love to be able to afford one of those machines.
Some really, really beautiful artwork here on display. Redwood art. Hello. For the car lovers. Beautiful. I'm showing it off to the world. All right. Touch oven cobbler. So an apple cobbler and ice cream would be really good. You can make all of these things with vegan products. Like, you don't have to go and... Let's not go all the way over here and have a little vegan rant. You don't have to go and impregnate a mother cow and steal her child's milk to have ice cream. You can just have ice cream made from, like, so many different things. You can make ice cream from, like, cashew milk. Like, any type of milk, obviously, can be made into an ice cream. And you can make milk out of cashews, out of hemp, out of
and you get
soy, out of coconut milk. Like, there's almond milk. There's so many things that you can make milk out of and have delicious ice cream without having to involve stealing from, you know, animals. I'm not talking to myself. I'm live streaming on YouTube.
I did the same thing in the woods the other day when I killed a deer.
I don't really find that funny. I kind of find it not only immature, but really super not manly. Like, you went and sat out in the woods and waited for an innocent, helpless deer to come by, and then you killed it. Like, oh, you really think that you're so manly? Like, you are a coward. A disgusting coward. You can't stop putting meat in your mouth like a degenerate clown. Oh my gosh. So that is so cute. I love kids. Oh, uh-oh. It is such a beautiful day here. I wonder if they still have any French fries. I think that stand over there might. It's a Mexican food stand. I'm not sure. This dog. I see some bouncy houses afar for the children to play. That's always pretty cool to have that. Obviously, in the golden age, we would rather have real rides, and if you had like an actual dedicated fairgrounds, you could have it up and running and almost even intermix it with an amusement park. I mean, that's pretty much like what a fair is without the rides, right? Like, I grew up around Cedar Point, and basically it was a bunch of concessions and a bunch of rides. So combine the two, and you have a golden age. I love roller coasters. Love the adrenaline and the thrill. Love going fast. So. It'll be hard. Just trying to think of how it'll work in the golden age. If everyone can get into the amusement park for free, then
We have our first dancer.
you know, those fast passes that you get to be able to go to the front of the line, it's going to be like really long lines. Well, I don't know. They say when you like for instance, when they decriminalize drugs in other countries, they say that it supposedly discourages people and, you know, it makes it less of a desirable thing because, you know, it's not illegal essentially. So I'm not really sure how it'll work in the golden age, but everything that we can do to make it a golden age and implement whatever means necessary to make it a paradise for humans and animals, that's what we're going to do.
Had a great time.
Joe says that Shasta as in Mount Shasta, Shasta Lake, etc. Bummed I missed it from Southern Oregon. I am in McLeod, so it's just a little bit south of Mount Shasta City. And if I walked far enough away, I could actually show you Mount Shasta behind me. But yes, we are at the base of Mount Shasta, and it is a beautiful day. Joe, where are you from in Southern Oregon? I often go up to Ashland and Medford. That's the closest places to get any vegan, delicious foods besides if I make them myself. So, kind of a bummer that the meeting place of heaven and earth doesn't have anything for me.
There's plenty of sunshine here in McLeod.
Timing is everything, so.
I'm gonna come over closer to the music. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, like I said before. Oh, the little ones are all dancing.
Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. It's not warm when he's away. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime he goes away. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. I wonder if he's
Just trying to stay away from people in general and not hang out for too long around anyone in specific because people don't like being recorded, so.
Anytime he goes away.
Hi Kyle, how's it going? Joe said he is from Ashland. That is pretty cool. Ashland is a really nice place to be in general, but I'm not really sure that I'd like to live there because nowhere technically really lines up with my moral standards, but the more liberal cities I'm really not into. So I'm not conservative or liberal, but I'm definitely I'm not okay with boys putting on dresses and going and dancing in crowds and getting praised for it. It's that's not appropriate. That's not something to cheer for. That's something to be ashamed of. We shouldn't be encouraging this clownery. If that was your child, would you be proud of them? I don't believe any real human is at a core level proud of their son or daughter for trying to be what they're not at a core level. It's just not what a real human parent wants at a core level, you know?
There ain't no sunshine when he's gone.
At the end of the day, all of the, liberal, conservative, right versus left, they try to create all of these two-side arguments so that everyone will be divided against each other, and if we fight each other, we're not fighting against our real enemy. As a human species, we have a combined enemy, a mutual enemy that is against us, and we shouldn't be letting these agendas be separating us, but at the same time, like, when there are these really corrupting agendas, not taking a stand against them, and kind of complicated situation, because you want to stand against all of these agendas, but you also want to be unified with humans in general. So yeah, until we wake them up and make them realize that there are really long-term consequences for our actions. Like, everything that we do in this physical world is not just affecting us in the physical, but it is also affecting us at a soul level. So, you know, when you go out and get a tattoo, I'm tattooed, so I'm not judging anybody. I'm saying it's like, it's not just a temporary physical thing. Like, this goes soul deep. Your physical and your soul are connected at such a fundamental level that you can't separate them. You can't have one without the other. You know, as I'm walking in the physical, my soul is with me, right? Like, you can't separate them. So what you do to the physical is happening to the soul as well. And especially if you go and the real humans are ultimately being influenced by demons, right? Like, the demon and angel on your shoulder thing, where we're being influenced by external forces. The demon is whispering in your ear that, you know, you're in the wrong body, and maybe you're a girl who likes to go and ride four-wheelers and get muddy, or, you know, play with power tools, or any sort of thing that's labeled as a male thing. The demon will come along and say, oh, well, you must be in the wrong body, right? Like, they're very convincing, especially when you don't know that you have an enemy. Like, I, growing up, knew that God exists. I knew that Satan exists. Like, I knew that we were essentially in a spiritual war, and that I could be influenced by external forces. So any of these confusing messages, I have the ability to fight back and say, well, first of all, God doesn't make mistakes. Like, nobody is put into the wrong body, and I have enough foresight to see the end of the line. Like, no matter what you do to your physical flesh, whether you are a male or female and you go and start chopping body parts or taking hormones of the opposite sex, like, you can never actually be the opposite sex, no matter what you do. So you're trying to do something that is impossible at the end of the day, and you're going to end up unhappy. You know, so I don't even know why I got off onto this tangent, but when there are these soul-corrupting agendas, we have to wake up our fellow human brothers and sisters, so that we can ultimately join in truth and in what is right. Joining in righteousness is also important. How can a house divided stand? Like, it just doesn't make sense. If you're fighting for these rights of wrong things, how can we stand together in true unity? Because at the end of the day, we're fighting against each other. The truthers who are not vegan, they are these die-hard non-vegans. It's like, at the end of the day, even though we're speaking the same truths in all of these areas, at a fundamental level, we are working against each other, because you are fighting for the enslavement and abuse of the innocent, and I am fighting to end it. So at a fundamental level, like, if it comes down to it, me and you are going to get into it, and I will fight, kill, and die for a better world to set free those innocents that you are enslaving. Thankfully, most corpse eaters are so pathetic that they will only go and fight and kill the helpless little deer that won't fight back, but they wouldn't actually step up to me and fight. So,
What a beautiful day for a
anyways,
festival.
I'm gonna calm down. I wasn't trying to get off into a vegan rant today, but it happens. I'm very passionate about my convictions, and it's not something that you find nowadays. I find it really admirable for all of those vegans that are out there. I appreciate you fighting the good fight and trying to defend those that don't have the voice. You know?
Gift from Front Porch. So stick around, be listening.
Oh, the baby's so cute. Let me see what's going on in the live chat, if anything. My phone's kind of blown up.
That is not one of the questions.
Okay. Kaya said, just got done making vegan cookies. Ooh, cookies. That sounds really good. And you're making a smoothie bowl. What kind of smoothie bowl are you having? My favorite smoothie bowls are the Dragonberry bowls. This place in Medford, actually called Northwest Pineapple, does this really, really amazing, like the best Dragonberry bowl that I've ever had in my life. Just get the honey, substitute the honey, substitute the vegan chocolate for honey. Like you don't want to eat bee puke. Just put the vegan chocolate on there, and it's so good. You're gonna have to go up to Medford just for that.
That's it. I only got one love song. The rest is murder.
Ooh, a love song's coming up. Thank you guys for all tuning in. I appreciate spending the day with you. It's a beautiful day here, the meeting place of heaven and earth. And as I was saying before, we can essentially manifest the reality that we want, and we can have things like this going on all of the time, not just every, once in a while, not just annually, but have especially live music and concerts like constantly. And even further than just live music, what I want is to be entertained by real males, real females. Like, I don't want to be looking at inverts anymore. I don't want it. I want real. I want something real. I want real love songs between real male and a real female. Like that, you can see it lighting up my face. I'm super pumped, excited, stoked, whatever I'm trying to say. I can't even get the words out right because that's how excited it makes me to have real humans making real music. It's not what we have in this world. Everything is fake. Humans are given a completely controlled reality, just like in the Truman Show. Truman was given this completely controlled and fabricated reality around actors and stuff. I'm not saying everybody around here is an actor, but there are a lot of inverts. There are a ton of inverts and agents around this place, Mount Shasta. They swarm Mount Shasta, and it's like you always have to be careful whether the person that is pretending to be your biggest fan is, actually an invert who will turn on you in the flip of a switch. Like, I am dealing with another invert that I don't even want to identify who it is because I don't want to open up more attacks, but it's an FTM, a female to male, a female pretending to be a male, and they're like super bipolar. They go from like trying to be my friend and sharing my posts to like outright attacking me and just saying absolutely ridiculous things. So yeah, I just don't want to deal with it, but that's the reality that we're in. We have to be careful, and when you don't know that you have an enemy, you're far more likely to fall prey to their deceptions and their tomfoolery, their clownery. Kaio, I don't want to read your message because it's going to make me hungry. Let's see what it says. Kyle says mango, strawberry, blueberry, blended with orange juice, almond butter, and chia seeds, topped with walnuts, hemp seeds, and bananas. Yum! That sounds really good. Neil said, hey, I'm having brown lentils with garlic, ginger, and potato. That's really awesome and creative. Did you ever eat that before you were trying to go vegan? I personally, really was not into cooking before I went vegan. I still do prefer, often just, if something can be made for me, then I would prefer that. Like, if we could have robots in the golden age to do the cooking and the cleaning and every, the little tedious things that no human really wants. Well, I guess I shouldn't say no human wants to do it, because there are some humans out there that love to cook. There are some humans out there that love to clean, so I can't rule them out. But for those of us who would rather have a robot do all of that, we should definitely make it happen. But my point was that before I went vegan, I was not really into experimenting in the kitchen, and now that I'm vegan, I can make
You have to enjoy that now.
at least 4 or 5 different types of cheeses. Like, before, I would never make cheeses. What is this? Like, how you make cheese out of plants? It's crazy. So yeah, it's really awesome what you can do. I make burgers out of potatoes, onions, garlic, leeks, and potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, leek.
I've never seen
That's
it.
pretty much it. But I've had non-vegans tell me that I make the best
So
food
we
that
do
they've
wanna
ever had
thank,
in their lives.
McLeod
That they wouldn't even be able to tell that it was
Fire
vegan if I
Department
didn't tell them. So
for being here.
I'm
You
really
can have a
proud
picture
of
taken
what
with
I've
them.
accomplished on the mountain and all of this. Everything that I do is ultimately for the golden age, to manifest a better world. That's what I, at a soul level, believe that I came here for, and I believe that other humans came here for the same reason, and I'm fighting to wake them up in whatever means necessary, whether it's in the truther community, whether it's through playing chess in the chess community, like any arena that I need to enter into and dominate in, I will do that, because that is ultimately what it takes to get to the golden age, and that's what I'm here for. We're fighting not only for the souls of, you know, the people around me, trying to wake up all of these that are acting like clowns. They're feasting on the flesh of the innocent. They're masturbating to invert porn. They're just generally acting like absolute clowns. I want to help their souls, but I also want to help save the soul of the Mother Earth, Sophia, who is all physical matter, who is being this reality for us to come and experience, to enjoy life, to fall in love and make babies. Cute. So I just love babies. Like, there's so much in this reality that we can't do outside of this reality, and for me it's worth fighting for. So hopefully you're on the same page. I know there's a ton of people that have heard all of this, and you know, I have constant new people joining in, and I have to wake them up and do what I can to promote a better world, because if we don't join together and set our intent to manifest this world, if we don't not only just set our intent, but we actually have to do something. It's not like, oh, that sounds good, and whenever she's able to manifest the golden age, then I'll go vegan and all this stuff. It's like, if half of humans would go vegan right this second, they would not have the karmic justification to continue the New World Order. And I don't know how I can stress that more to humans, but it's like they would rather just continue eating their bacon than stop the New World Order in its tracks and make this a paradise on earth. I don't get it.
Oh, King Birdie was a big bad man. Dr. Lena took hold of his hand. Took for a pulse and he shook his
Thanks again for joining me on this beautiful day here in McLeod. Neil said, not often until we fought. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are experimenting with it and, you know, making the steps that you need to take to become the best version of yourself possible. Not just you, but everybody. I know personally, like, I grew up eating animals. I know both sides of it. I know the difference, and I know at a core level that we all know at a core level what is right and wrong, and going and actually killing an animal so that you can have a cheeseburger or a meal, like, you know at a fundamental level that that is something wrong, and you know, just start living by your moral convictions rather than living by the programming that you've been under your whole lives. If I could go vegan, anybody can go vegan, even if it's a process. Like cutting out one thing at a time. I really am not a big promoter of this because I think it's a moral issue. So it's like, do you really need baby steps to stop killing innocents and abusing them? Like, just do it. But unfortunately, there are some that are not strong enough willed to do that. And I have to acknowledge that and work with the reality that I'm in. So, you know, take your baby steps, but walk a little bit faster, okay? Come on. Neil said, yes, it makes no sense on so many levels to take a life just to fill your stomach. Especially, like I said, when there's so many plant-based options. You can have the same delicious things in a plant-based version. So there's no excuse. Anyone who knows that, you know, you're a soul inside of a physical vessel. You're not just this material thing. You're going to continue on afterlife. You're being watched right now. You're being judged right now, but at the end of our days, we're also going to be judged, and everything that we do has a consequence, whether it is an immediate consequence or a long-term consequence. Humans have been doing this evil for hundreds of thousands of years and gotten us to this point. We're at the brink of the New World Order, this culling change that's happening, And, you know, all of our actions have led up to this point. So it's like we have to change course if we want to manifest something different. I'm going to stop preaching about veganism now so that we can move on with our lives.
Get in line, get in line.
As they're promoting all this corrupting food.
The mini donuts were closed. Lemon shakers was closed. Everybody was closed.
My mom bought me a mini donut maker for Christmas last year, and I actually haven't gotten to try it out. At a core level, I want to be better, and I want to be raw vegan, but it's so hard. I can make all of these delicious things in a vegan version and still satisfy the gluttony demons, I guess I should say, and have that, you know, pleasure that comes from the chemical reactions of eating all of these naughty foods that we should not be eating, even if they are vegan. Anyways, someday I'll get along to making some vegan donuts and I'll have to post them on my wall and tell you how it goes.
This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, gone, gone. I've tried to make you happy. Do you say I've done you wrong? Well, I'll be enough on you, darling. So
My mom also bought me this dress for my birthday. Pretty in love with it. I love how it shows off my flaring hips and, you know, my other features.
you want it, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. Go on.
Not sure how long I'm gonna stay here and listen to this music, but I'm definitely gonna hang out for a little while longer and enjoy the scenery and kind of people watch. It's a little bit entertaining, even though people are absolute clowns.
Why do you cry? This is what you want, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. Come on, boys.
Neil says, yep, I love the way it shows off your flaring hips too. Yes. Ever since hey McGwee Pop, how's it going? Ever since I found out that I've been like comparing myself to these inverts in Hollywood, is like I am absolutely in love with my body, in love with my hips. I love to show them off. And, you know, I do what I do, like I said, for the golden age, but all of these guys here are used to seeing it through their screens, inverts. They're used to looking at pornography that is all men. Like, they don't even know what a real woman's body looks like through a screen. They've only ever seen men. And I have brothers, I have male family members, like, I don't want them to be deceived by an invert. Like, that really, at a core level, I have an issue with a man putting on a dress and going to try to seduce another man. Like, that is wrong. That's a deception. And I've had people say, oh, well, if I fell in love with someone and found out that they were an invert, I would be okay with it because I fell in love with them and not their body. It's like,
and we do have some.
that is a very big deception, a very fundamental lie. And if you're okay, like, first of all, if you're okay with being lied to, like, that's really not a good grounds to start a relationship off on, just saying. But, like, what else have they lied to you about? Because if they'll lie to you about something that's fundamental, that they are the opposite sex, like, what else have they been lying to you about? It just, I don't get the people that say that it's okay. Maybe they've just, they're either inverts themselves or they've been influenced by these inverts. They've been broken, and, you know, they might even just be homosexual, you know, like, they're not right in the head to be saying that they would not care if they were lied to about something like that. Just crazy. Crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, that would be a really surprise, but that's it. All right.
Their shirts say eat dessert
Guitar
first.
pick. Thank you. Thank you there, Gail. Some of us. All right. Since we're in horse country, right?
I don't know about that. Then again, I'm not really into like the horse community or anything, so I don't know.
This goes out to all the
There are
cow-
definitely a lot of cows
Oh.
there around here, unfortunately.
Horse riders.
Especially in the summer with this like really hot sun, you'll pass these giant
Cowboys and
open
cowgirls,
fields where they don't even have any shelter from the shade or a way to cool down besides, you know, their tails or laying on the ground trying to cool off. It's horrible. McGwee Pop, Southern music. Maybe Southern folk. I'm not really sure what you would classify this because I don't listen to it. But there they are. Kyle says no vegan food there. I think that maybe that stand over there might have some French fries, but it would probably be cooked in the same stuff as their meat and stuff. And as far as over there, I'm not really sure. To be honest, I didn't exactly look or ask. But I could potentially walk over there in a second. Neil says, how warm is it there? It's cold, dark, and raining in London. I think I saw that it said the high was in the 80s today. It's pretty warm, especially because I'm in this, I almost said red. I'm in this black dress and it's really attracting the sun, so I'm definitely nice and toasty. Let's go and see if there's anything vegan.
No sweet connection. No hostage pie. Can make you feel better. Treat you unkind. Wild horses.
I'll flip you around so you can see what I'm looking at.
Wild horses. Could drive me away.
We got some lemonade. Ooh. You know, some flavored lemonade. Turn around, camera. All right. Some flavored lemonade would probably be really good. Some strawberry lemonade. Excuse me. Flesh, 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 and more flesh. Yuck. Let's see what this has. The likelihood is that the donuts, the donuts have some sort of egg or milk in them. The little kid is eyeing me up. That's so cute. I walked into the store the other day and this little girl was just like, hi. Like, oh, that just made me so happy. Hot dog soda, that doesn't sound good. Heritage Junction Museum. Let's walk through this museum. Free. Oh my gosh. Children's clothing. Oh my goodness, melt my heart. Support our museum. David, I'm not sure if I'm gonna find any French fries.
Hello.
Ooh, look at this. I want to have a grand piano. This is obviously not a grand piano, but a grand piano in my house when I grow up. When I grow up. I don't want that day to come. Wow, look at this Bible. 1892. It's pretty interesting. Very heavy duty Bible. Let's see. I wonder if this actually has any flat earth pictures in it. Gentle. Not in the first few pages, at least. There are some older Bibles that I've seen that actually have flat earth depictions in the first few pages. It's pretty cool.
So my favorite store.
Ooh. Look at that gorgeous. Excuse me. Get out of the way. Ooh. Got a nice mannequin here. We got some corpses on the wall for a haunted house. Ooh. We got a... Alright. That was definitely not a mirror that I own. Funhouse. Mirror that makes you look queer. Ooh, look at that. These are beautiful. Look at these chainsaws. Look how massive this thing is. That's awesome. Alright. David says, find your fries. That's funny. Printing dye used for stamping fruit boxes. That's pretty cool. California Fruit Growers Exchange. That's pretty cool. This is a cool little museum. Get ran over. It's a pretty cool clock. I'm not really a fan of ticking clocks. Hey Zubar, I'm not really sure how to say your name. How's it going? Thank you guys for joining. Kyle said, did you see those vegan carrot cupcakes? Oh yeah, I did see those. Those looked really tasty. Oh, look at this. We have the apple pie eating contest. Wonder how they qualify the judges for the pie eating contest. Wanted to see. Oh yes, David, I am ready for tomorrow. I'm really excited. Tomorrow is my chess tournament that I'm hosting in Weed, California at Ellie's. If you are in town, you should definitely stop by and walk through the store really quick. Oh, it's Christmas time almost. Look at how cute this stuff is. Oh, it smells so good in here. Cute little handmade boxes. Ooh, let's see what the kind of jewelry they have. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Some really cute piece earrings. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here sometime. Like the lapis lazuli, if you could not tell. Excuse me. Get out of this mess. Alright. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Tomorrow at Ellie's at noon, I am going to have everyone start to gather. We'll probably start actually playing the chess games at 1. I will be going live for that, so make sure that you stay tuned for the chess tournament tomorrow. I'm really super excited. That's cute. $100 cash prize for the 5-minute Blitz winner, and then the Blitz tournament winner will play King of the Hill, not the variant, but the playground type game where you knock somebody off the hill and then you're the king of the hill. And the king of the hill at the end of the day will take home the triple weighted chess tournament set. So I'm really, really excited. I have people coming up from Reading. Matt Rudd, the Reading Chess Club president, said that he was going to come up and hopefully carpool with some other people and bring them up as well. Sage is still here and he is planning on coming out. So it's going to be really good competition, and I am super, super excited for it. In the same vein, I guess, I am putting together a 32-person knockout tournament correspondence style in the Facebook group Chess Games, Tournaments, and More. Forget what it's called a little bit because we have the chess memes and humor group as well. So anyways, if you are interested in playing in the correspondence tournament, definitely reach out to me. I have personally invited some of the people from the Simon with Steven that's currently still going on, and some of the people that participated in the last knockout tournament. So it will be a really good competition as well. So yeah, let me know if you want to join, and stay tuned for more on that front. Reminds me of something you'd hear on SpongeBob. I only know that because I have younger brothers who used to watch SpongeBob when they were growing up, so.
I had a friend named Rambo.
The line for French fries is really long, so I'm not sure I'm gonna go and wait in line for that. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stay on here because this is pretty much all that is going on, and I have some things that I have to do to get ready for tomorrow's tournament. So I do appreciate. It smells like syrup. They use maple syrup for kettle corn. I'm not really sure. Anyways, I have some things that I have to do to get ready for the chess tournament tomorrow. So I'm not really sure how long I'm going to stay on here for. I think I might get some lemonade because that sounds really good. Sage is enjoying the music. Sage says, the Sage restaurant looks fancy. I cannot recognize some of the ingredients on their menu, but ultimately looks like 1 or 2 dishes that might be vegan with little to no modification. That's really cool. Did it say what kind of restaurant it was? Like, I'm not really sure. Zubar, I'm not really sure. Says that jewelry will look good on you. I appreciate the compliment. I want to eventually get like a gold tip that will hold this at the end, so it kind of just holds down by it and it doesn't have the wrapping around it. They are going to charge me like $600 for those, so it's going to have to wait till the future. machine lemon squeezer here. I used to work in a lemonade stand back in the day, and we would hand squeeze them, then hand shake them, and yeah. It was always really fun on like the most busy nights of the fair or whatever, you know, Friday, Saturday nights, when you just have like these huge lines of people, and it's just chaos and really, really fun. So yeah. Looks like a French restaurant. Ooh, that sounds nice and fancy.
We're in the jailhouse.
Might have to come check it out sometime.
We're in the jailhouse now.
I think I'm gonna go with a strawberry lemonade. Sounds really tasty. I'm definitely willing to wait in line for something sweet and tasty.
Comes the long yodel. Everyone ready for the long yodel?
Good dog licking my leg.
Alright, hope you all yodel.
Yodeling like that is why
Like a healthy French American place. Interesting. I'll have to look up their menu when I get off of here and see. I was just thinking of, it's not McLeod, it's Montague. They used to have like a little vegan restaurant, but it was like,
You have hats for sale over here.
just not my kind of food. Anybody who like hangs out with me knows that I'm a pretty picky eater. Like I just want normal things made in a vegan way, and they didn't do that. And I think that, you know, if you want to get people to eat vegan, you need to give them foods that they're already used to in a vegan version, rather than trying to make something really bizarre and fancy that they're gonna be like, do you want me to eat that plate of grass? That's really gross. The horse-drawn carriage over, so I'm trying to find it, looking like backwards on my, oh, there it is.
And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the problem from failing.
Anyways, I obviously am against horse-drawn things. We can have the same type of experience with like a robotic horse even, right? But when I was growing up, there was this place in Pennsylvania called Amish Country, and we would go there in the winter, and they would have like just kind of like that shop that we went into earlier with the Christmas tree, and there's just like an Amish setting, an Amish setting with all this Christmas stuff. And anyways, my point was that I have a really distinct, like a really good childhood memory of having this wintry experience in a horse-drawn carriage with this really big blanket and like the snow in my family, and it was really special. It does suck that it's tainted by, you know, the horse abuse type stuff. So yeah. Anyways, something that I wanted to make available in the golden age in a animal-friendly way. Sage says that they have good tea: lavender, chamomile, organic, Assam, mint, peppermint, Earl Grey, milky oolong. Sounds not vegan. Yeah, the milky part, no. I wonder if the mint is like a spearmint or what kind of mint it is. I don't know why people put milk in their tea anyways. I just like straight up tea. So I'm in this tea drinkers group on Facebook, and they obviously are a bunch of tea drinkers. I posted this meme that the guy's telling someone else that they shouldn't be drinking soda because there's so much sugar in it, and somebody bumps him and his teacup flies out of his hand and it spills all over the floor to this mountain of sugar. Like, it's really funny.
And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Now to the left of me, go to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you.
Neil said, I like the way the Amish live. Yes, there's definitely some admirable things about what they do and the simplicity. I like electricity and, you know, I would rather robots do the hard work and I can, you know, have fun and lay around and just enjoy life rather than having to do anything if I don't want to, which is definitely not aligned with the Amish lifestyle.
Otherwise, it's the other way around.
Try not to get other people in the camera. Neil says we always have our tea with milk here in the UK. Okay, UK. It's a disappointment. Maybe I'm more British than you because I like my tea straight and you don't. Kyle says, what else do you have planned today? I have to go home and get ready for the tournament. So I got to go home and do some laundry and, you know, basically just get ready for tomorrow. This is kind of what I came here to check out today, was this festival, and I'm glad that I could share the experience with you guys. I've never been here to the Apple Festival before, Apple Harvest Festival.
Those are the judges for the apple pie contest.
Yum. Ooh, that blue lemonade, blue raspberry lemonade would be really good. It's a shame that it would turn my tongue blue and no bueno. Can't have blue tongues. What do you guys have planned for the rest of the day? Anything exciting? I obviously have my chess tournament tomorrow that will be streaming around noon. Well, I'm having everyone gather around noon, so I'm not sure if I'm going to start the live stream at noon while people are kind of gathering and not really doing anything. But definitely by 1, I'll be setting up the live stream so that you can join in. And tomorrow night is the full moon, and I, instead of going up on the mountain to do a full moon celebration, I'm going to be doing a private ceremony. And I'm going to record it, and I will upload the video when I'm done with that. So that is what I have planned for tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, the chess tournament is the most exciting part. I love watching people play chess and being in that environment. We always do some puzzles together, and, you know, it's just a good time hanging out with intelligent people. So. David D says, having trouble connecting, Queen being shadow banned. Yes, I'm not really surprised with that. Can't have people enjoying a little bit of paradise. Ooh. Can't have that. They have to give the impression that this is a hell reality and won't ever get better, and, you know, don't even try because it's worthless, and, you know, try to make us feel depressed and defeated when there is little slices of paradise all around us, minus all the animal abuse. But like I said, nothing is perfect and can be modified to be perfect, or at least more perfect than it is now. Once I get my lemonade, I'll let you know how it is. It looks like I'm glitching out, so I'm kind of not sure what's going on, but I'll probably cut the live feed after I get done here and head home to get some stuff done and see what the rest of the day brings. Much better in the shade. Be a little scan around here, see what's going on. And there's Neil says we see you much clearer in the shade. Well, it's too bad I can't hang out here. It's kind of like only where you can hang out when you're ordering food. Maybe I'll walk that way a little bit and we can try to find some shade while I drink my lemonade. Ah! Don't. I'm not even reading that out loud, Neil. That's inappropriate. Yeehaw.
Watermelon, strawberry, apple, coconut, orange, blue, raspberry.
Yeah. This is about to be really, really tasty lemonade. Is the gold chain a new one, or is that your triangular stone one? I'm not sure what you are asking. None of the jewelry that I'm wearing is new. The new thing that I'm going to get in the future is like a little tip that will hold this, but this isn't real gold, unfortunately. Well, kind of fortunately and unfortunately, because if it was real gold, then it would be already set in stone, set in metal, whatever. And I wouldn't be able to change it, so yeah. These is not all the same genre of music, and they're kind of adding a little bit danceable music in here. It's not whatever. How's it going? Good. Can I get a strawberry lemonade, please? No, thank you. Tempting, but I'll be good today.
We're at 7.
I've never even actually heard of Red Bull infused lemonade, so it's kind of an interesting concept. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's hard to go wrong with Red Bull. I used to be very addicted. Thank you.
Thank you, honey. And they'll call that.
Perfect. Thank you. She's acting super nice because I was on camera. HH5. Shade. Are you gonna get the strawberry lemonade or blueberry drink? I got strawberry so that my tongue won't turn blue. If I wasn't on camera, I might have been getting the blueberry, to be honest. But alas, sacrifices that we make, right? Blue's my favorite color, but having a blue tongue or blue hair or any like I'm not into any of that. I don't want to look like a Smurf. Just offended a whole bunch of people with blue hair, but okay. I store my money behind my phone in case anybody wants to rob me. Just kidding. I'm not going down without a fight, so. Yeah. I should have showed you. I'll go and show you guys the flavors, and you can tell me what you would choose. Ooh, almost dropped my phone. Watermelon, coconut, strawberry, orange, apple, blue raspberry, lavender, mango, cherry, passion fruit, pomegranate, peach, jalapeno. Okay, that is really weird. Blackberry, and then they have some sugar-free kinds, but I want sugar-free. Neil said you should have your own bodyguard. Well, when it's necessary, I have my own, friends when I go places that I need it, but I'm definitely safe here. There's a lot of people around. It's public. It's in the day. It'll be all right. Sitting here. All these people while I'm standing here like this, in the truther community, like try to take screenshots of models with their hands on their hips. Like, oh, they're Masons because they have an M on their hand. It's like, this is the most natural. This is natural for me. I'm not purposely hanging gang signs, but like, this is really weird. Like, it's just not a natural position to have my fingers together. So anyways, that's a little lesson for me today. Hips. I could take some screenshots from this live stream and post them later. This is fun. I'm glad that you guys are here with me and enjoying this festival. Surprised I haven't seen anybody here that I know yet. Not that I know a lot of people, They get my lemonade. You can't even see them.
First year Miss Apple Harvest Festival. You know the answer?
By the way, Kyle, thank you again for this battery charger. This is awesome. Sage says that I have blue hair in the stream. Or are you talking about somebody else? Hopefully not me. That's funny. I guess it kind of might look like blue from where I'm standing here. We got some pig flesh being served up. Sage says, yes, you look at the pic I said. Okay, I'll have to look at it later because I think if I exit off of this screen, it'll shut down my live stream. Sheen says, win a teddy at the game stalls in Anna. I don't know anything about game stalls. Maybe over there with the kid stuff. Neil says, yep, there's a blue streak in your hair. Oh no, after I just got done talking trash about people's blue hair. That's funny. Tell her about her hair. Oh. I gotta be quiet. Blue from the beautiful sky, yes. God combined blue and yellow in the sky before Freemasons ever made a lie. I don't blame Freemasons either. I blame the inverts, and the inverts have infiltrated every group, including Freemasonry. I tend to lean towards like all of these groups and signs and symbols originally being like good things and being stolen and inverted. And 884 on 885. Not me.
884!
I'm 885 with a pink lemonade, strawberry lemonade. Nope. Maybe they.
884!
This guy's eyeing me up. Punk rock. Chic or chick? What are you trying to say there? Chick. In on board. Hey Kizzy, how's it going? Kizzy says, hey Queen. Thanks for joining. Stop thinking I'm full out of me. This guy's making eyes at me. Sheena asks if this is live music. Yes, we have the band called Front Porch over here in the distance on this trailer under the tent. If you could be an animal, which animal would you be and why? How about a griffin? Can I choose that? Like a lion and an eagle type mix. Give it a second, let me wash up. Okay. You have a trash can? I can trade you the number. Thank you. You too? Got a lemon seed. Probably should eat it. Why would I want to be a griffin? Well, I love lions. They're fierce and birds can fly. Eagle, you know, it'd be like the king of the jungle and the king of the sky, but obviously in the queen version, and totally dominate. Woo.
I got it.
Oh, thank you. That was nice. I dropped some trash and he picked it up. Kyle, so what would you want to be? I actually saw your post the other day on Facebook, so I know what you're going to say, but I'll give you the space to say it anyways. Neil says, I see you as a dolphin or a mythical mermaid. Oh my god. Well, hopefully that is a compliment. This is pretty tasty. Yep. Neil, what would you be as well? Let's have some other people answer the questions. Oh, Kizzy says I'm looking beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. This guy just bought himself a nice giant picture. Neil says dolphins are intelligent, beautiful, sleek, and always smiling. Oh, well, thank you. Then that is a nice compliment. I appreciate it. Neil says he would be a lone wolf. Okay. Interesting. You wouldn't want to be like the alpha of a wolf pack? You want to run alone? Okay. I definitely can vibe with that. I am a hermit myself and spend the majority of my time at home alone, and you know, it helps because I'm a nudist, so it's like I don't have to worry about other people being around, and I can really relax and be myself and return to Eden clothing. Kyle says a flying squirrel. They're so awesome. They're cute. It can fit in tight spaces. A resourceful, can climb high, and it can glide. Okay, good reasoning there. That's funny. Jean says I'd see Inanna as a raven. Okay, well I like birds, so I can get on board with that. Not that I don't like dolphins. It's just I don't necessarily like feel related with dolphins as I do with especially lions and even bears. Actually, the whole mama bear fierceness. If you can't feel the vibes that I put out, you know, got this warrior.
I don't know.
Someone just broke something. Warrior goddess type, you know, fighter soul inside. So. Jean, what would you want to be if you were an animal? I'm going to walk this way and probably get ready to cut off the feed and head off to do some not so fun chores, some laundry like I said, and get ready for the tournament tomorrow. Plus, I haven't eaten yet, so I want to get something that I can make sure that, you know, it is vegan and cooked the way that I want. Sage especially knows that, and Kyle actually, they've both been around me when I'm ordering French fries. I'm like, I want my French fries a particular way, and if you don't cook my fries enough, like, I don't want to eat them. So kind of easier just to go home and cook my own fries, and then I can make them as crispy as I want them to be. Neil says, yes, Mama Bear is in you. You'll be an awesome mama one day. I really look forward to it. We just have to make the world a better place. First, the, you know, child pimping services is everywhere, and especially a bigger threat to people like me who are not going to go along with their you know, I'm not going to go to a hospital, I'm not going to give my child vaccines or anything like, I'm going to homeschool. It's going to be a completely different way to raise a child. So I'm at very high risk of the child pimping services coming and trying to take my children from me and give them to some globe-tarded, you know, homosexuals or something like that will corrupt them.
The wife's over here somewhere. I think you got a whiff of her.
I've never actually been over here, so I wanted to come and see. We have, I'm gonna flip the camera around if I can. Cafe and fountain. Oh, this kind of looks cute. I'm gonna walk in here really quick. Can't really even see very well in there. You can see me though. So there's this little town in Arizona that that my ex took me to, and they have like a little setup like this, and they just put out this food, and these random, well, they're not really random, all of these wild donkey will come and like basically line up across the whole front of the, oh, can I go in here? The whole front of, Gene said he would want to be a lion, 100%. That is cool. What is this? It's a little candy shop store.
We gotta wait. Mama, buy one of these?
While it is a really cute store, I'm not planning on giving my children any candy or any fake sugar or anything that will ruin fruit for them. Children are like a blank slate, and if you just only give them fruits and that's like the only sweetness that they know, they're going to be perfectly happy with fruit. But if you are giving them all of these fake sugars, what is this? Fake sugars. That is a really cute little place. Little coffee shop. Oh, so cute. Okay. If you give them all of these refined sugars and fake things, then this must be the line for the bathroom, then they're going to not be satisfied with the fruits that they should be happy with. So some people might say that is evil or that's depriving the child, but as someone who is heavily addicted to sweets and food in general, I think that it is almost cursing my child to give them the same diet that I'm trying to myself get away from. Like, if I can start them off on the right foot, that's what's best for them, even if they don't have the fake 2-second pleasure. Well, it's not really fake. You don't have the high that you get from artificial, sweeteners and stuff. So that's what's most important to me. Gracious Love says, sending blessings to all in these miraculous times. Thank you. I appreciate that. And to you too. And Gracious Love also said totally, presumably in agreement with what I was just saying with the children. Here's some nice metal work here. I like this. Welding is really an interesting art. I had my cousin in Ohio was like really high. They had like a welding competition in his school, and he was really good at it. Like, it's pretty interesting to watch. Some men in uniform. I see you checking me out, buddy.
It just has a percent put it in. Sorry, go ahead.
You're okay. Ooh, this is a really pretty picture. Let's go see. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous.
That's a lot.
These beautiful. All right, I think I am getting towards the end here of the apple harvest vendor area. Yeah, so I am going to log off of here, and remember, I will be going live tomorrow sometime between noon and 1 for the chess tournament that I will be hosting at Ellie's in Weed. If you are in the area, stop by indeed. Even if you aren't planning on playing, just stop by and say hi and hang out for a little while, and yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I've had a really fun time here, and I look forward to tomorrow seeing you again and chatting with you. Until then, may God and the Goddess bless you.